The following late-night show will definitely contain swearing and content of a sexual nature. I'm feeling randy already.
Hello and welcome back to One Leicester Square. I'm here with Mcfly, for heaven's sake. Thanks for coming in, thank you very much. Lovely to see you all boys. Tom, Dougie, Danny, where's Harry?
He's got gout.
Gout.
Yes.
Gout is a disease caused by, well, some people say it's excessive drinking, and some say it's by embarking on sexual relationships with birds of prey. Now, which has young Harry been doing?
Well, we're not quite sure yet. We're waiting to find out the...
Had him examined.
Yeah, we are, as we speak.
Mcfly's a lovely band with a good reputation. Last thing I think you need is for Harry to drag you into the gutter by, you know, touching a kestrel. OK, so, Tom, you originally auditioned for the band Busted, but they wouldn't let you be in Busted.
No.
Why not?
Well, it was between me
you
and...
say, Danny.
It was between me and Charlie. So it's not really much competition, is it?
I suppose, but at least now you're Busted.
No.
Matt Willis is also on this show, but Charlie now I think is in a Turkish prison, isn't he? So in a way, things have gone better for you. Now this is an interesting matter, Danny, that's been troubling me ever since I learned about it. You used to wrap up little stones in paper, then leave them for passers-by to kick at. Is that true?
Actually, no, that's my granddad's little trick when he was bored.
Ha! Your granddad, tell us about
No,
this.
he was a caretaker at a school once. And,
I imagine
I
not
shouldn't
for very long with these
actually.
antics.
He used to just wrap a big brick in a bit of paper. And the first thing to do when you see a bit of paper on the floor is kick it.
Right, yes it
So
is.
when the kids kicked it, they
Or
like,
write a
rose.
novel on it. So he'd your granddad would wrap up bricks in a bit of paper. His job was looking after kids as a caretaker. He's got the word care in his job. That's
Sorry,
the opposite of
yeah,
care.
but-
Oh, you're good. So, and have you...
He's got a few tricks. I'll tell you some later.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, the rest of them are not suitable for this show. A show on which it is acceptable to say both bastard and shitfucker. So, can you imagine what terrible stunts?
One involved magnesium and a bird.
Magnesium and a bird? What did he used to do?
This was ages ago. This was like when he was in the war.
This is in the war. People
Yeah,
were
it
under a
was
lot of
all right
pressure.
then.
We're all worried about Hitler.
It was all right
And to
then.
relieve the tension, Danny's granddad would kill wildlife.
Apparently, this is what he used to do with his mates. He's put a bit of magnesium in a bit of bread,
Yeah.
feed it to the birds,
Yeah.
and it burnt the throat. They came down to drink water, and it blew up.
What an incredible... He should have been working for the army. He was a genius. Now, Tom, you once kissed a girl right on the armpit. Was it nice?
I can't actually remember the incident.
Because most of us kiss girls' armpits in the act of love, don't we? I like to focus. I'll have a little go on the armpit on my way downward, as it were. Just to let them know I'm serious.
Right.
And I know what I'm doing. Because that's what I'm doing to your armpit. Can you imagine what's going to happen when I get to your bottom? Oh, yeah! Ducky, if you were a girl for the day, you'd get your nails done. Tom admits to trying on girls' clothes, but only for a laugh. Now, you would get your nails done if you were a girl for a day, would you?
Is that what I said?
You said that in an interview with Little Lord Jesus.
No, I'd probably just sit around playing myself all day if I was actually a girl.
Yeah, and don't get your nails done before that, otherwise
No,
dangerous.
no.
And unhygienic. Whereas you have dressed up in girls' clothes.
Yeah.
Did you look nice?
No, I look really hideous as a
I just
woman.
want you to describe to me what you look like. Come on, Tom, very slowly. Not really, I'm not wanking behind the question card, for heaven's sakes. So you looked hideous as a woman.
Yeah, I look like some freaky old granny.
You look like a freaking
Yeah.
granny. You're so handsome.
Actually,
as a
he
young
looks
man.
quite nice as a woman.
I can imagine that. You've got a lovely little Beckham face, haven't you?
He could have a career as a transvestite.
He could easily have a career as a transvestite, or perhaps sort of a prostitute. And that's it. Now, you lads have had a bit of what I can only describe as a sex row with the lad that plays Harry Potter, because he criticised you. Is this true? Young Daniel Radcliffe.
It is true, a while ago, yeah, a few years ago.
Oh, right, it was ages ago. What did he say?
I think he said something along the... I can't remember what he said.
Rude,
Do you remember
was
what
he?
said? It, was,
That's
it
not
wasn't
nice, 'cause
very
you're lovely,
nice.
lads.
Harry's an expert on this situation.
Yeah, he
Ah, is he?
really wound Harry up
Obviously, he's
there.
not here, but
Harry from the band, not Harry Potter! OK.
he was the one that got
Yeah,
all
you
the
got very
same.
upset, but it's all been settled.
Good, I'm glad you've settled it, because I like that the previous suggestion for resolving the matter, as proposed by you, young Dougie, was I've never met him, Daniel Radcliffe, but if I did meet him, I'd throw a bag of shit over his head. That would have been a very good way, in my view, of resolving the problem. Harry Potter and the Satchel of Shit. Death! This is funny. Not death as a concept, although perhaps death is a beautiful thing that we shouldn't fear. But that's not a question for us to ponder on MTV, is it? Or is it? Death. Tom is convinced that when people die, they go into space. Are you convinced of this, Tom?
I think what I actually said was, when I die, I'd like to go into space.
Right, there's not everyone.
Not everyone. They
But
can all,
you.
everyone can come if they want to.
So you're very welcome to join you
but
in your post.
I said it'd be pretty cool to have my body
Fired off into
or
space.
my ashes.
Just
if I'm
fired off-
cremated, Just
yeah.
fired off into space.
Why, mate?
That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
I suppose, but you're dead, so it wouldn't matter really if, when you're dead, that they just get your corpse, put it up in a butcher shop window, have it all strings on it, go, "Hello, Bison Lamb!" like that, because you're dead anyway. And then instead of your ghoulies, they've just put a picture of, say, I don't know, Dennis Waterman's face. We'll go, "I could be so good for you, I want to help you," because you're dead now anyway,
Right.
so it don't matter.
Okay, well that then.
Oh, you lovely young man. Let's do that. Right, we'll arrange that, assuming I don't die before you. If I die first, you can do it to me.
Okay, deal.
Righto. Danny, he had to get a restraining order on a crazed friend because she was rummaging through his garbage and taking things like banana peels and wads of his hair. Were you worried about that? Wads of it, apparently. Wads that you must have put in the bin.
Oh, right.
Not wads, as in like that instead of money, you go around and go, "I'll offer you 50 hairs for that bicycle, my dear." That would never work. You couldn't run a society
No,
like
but I
that.
remember, I do remember, yeah, some sort of fan rummaging through our bins, but there was one fan that, we used to live on it on a main road.
Yeah.
And apparently this girl came up and tried to get in our window.
Fucking hell.
So we threw her out and paintballed her from our top window.
Good lads, good lads. That's the way to deal with any obsessive fans. But paintball's not a euphemism, is it? You do mean literally with a paintball gun, not all of you standing waiting. Because she probably would have liked that, in all fairness. She probably would have stood there with her mouth open. Oh, no! Can that really have happened? Can it, on the same device, television, that Rolf Harris used to go, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." Now someone said about Mcfly firing spunk into someone's mouth. It has happened. We're going to have to deal with it. OK, ladies and gentlemen, that was fantastic. Mcfly. They're going to be performing later.